Listen, you have a right to be healthy. You have a right to smile again. You have a right to imagine a life without trauma, a life without pain, a life that is peaceful. Due to a lot of experiences in a lot of our lives, due to parents, due to jobs, due to the school system, due to experiences in life, I think a lot of us have developed trauma in certain situations and circumstances that we don't get to talk about. And in the process of that trauma, when it goes unannounced, when it goes unvoiced, it develops deep-seated roots in your body that starts to show up, maybe not in the form of voicing the trauma, but it may show up in the form of actions. So you may start to be promiscuous. You may start to develop an addiction to drugs. You may start to develop an addiction to alcohol. You may not have developed an addiction that is drugs and alcohol, but you now have developed an addiction to that dopamine hit of a new relationship. And when that feeling or that new feeling from the relationship wears off, you jump from that relationship to another. And it continues until you realize that that is not the issue. The issue is that you have unprocessed pain, you have unprocessed trauma in your life that you will not face. I think everyone deserves to have a healed life. I think everyone deserves to have a life where they experience complete and total freedom and empowerment through the healing process. But I also think that a lot of people don't understand the amount of work that it will take for you to heal. When it comes to healing, this is something that if you're watching this video, I want you to understand that you deserve healing. You cannot do anything to the person that gave you the trauma, but you can do something about the trauma that was given to you. And the something that you can do is go heal. Go get help. Regardless of what the trauma may be, go get help for that trauma. I'm not talking about help in terms of your friend that you've been knowing for 20, 30 years, and every time you talk to them, they try to flip it and tell you about their situation. I mean, find a community, find a therapist, find a counselor, find some real help, find someone that you can trust that will allow you to heal and allow you to start your healing process. Stop running to temporary things of the world that are not sustainable to give you peace, to give you pleasure, to give you temporary satisfaction. Because all that will happen is that later down the line, you will look up one day and all of that stuff will hit you in the face. Christ has set us free to live a free life. So we have to understand that freedom is our birthright. But if we continue to allow life, if we continue to allow certain circumstances to prevent us from actually obtaining what is meant for us, what is ours, we will continue to be left behind. We will continue to be frustrated with God. We will continue to be frustrated with life. We will continue to be frustrated with our parents because they were the ones who gave us this trauma. We will continue to be frustrated with our guardians because they were the ones who gave us this hurt and this pain. We will continue to be frustrated with people, places, and things that gave us these particular things because we will not sit down and face the trauma, the pain, the hurt, everything that we're going through. And I want you to understand that healing is your birthright. Healing is something that Christ died for all of us to have. But the quicker that you understand that you deserve to heal, and that anything that steps in the way or anything that prevents you from being free in Christ, you will be quicker at going about your healing process. You will get angry. You will get frustrated at anything that prevents you from actually obtaining the healing that you need to be free, to be who Christ called you to be. So all I want to do today is tell you, go heal. If you can't afford a therapist, go find a community that you can trust. If you don't have a community and you can afford a therapist, go get a therapist. If you can't afford neither one of them, go talk to God and spend as much time as you can in his presence. Go find YouTube, social media. Go find some people who trust, who ask God to guide you in a way that allows you to find the right people, the right places, the right things to be able to help you heal. So go heal and understand that healing is your birthright. I hope this helps.